So pacey on it, trying to find that window.
They're looking to descend very quickly.
Oh dear.
The other side of the map, Angel should have had at least one there. So Getsu will respond, but it's Buzz with two to open this round up.
The Frenzy just so good in that situation. Na'Vi have done a decent job of corralling DRX in this position. CNED from all the way back, not finding any value. Important too for DRX, if they want to pull this thing off, if they want to take the quick trip to the playoffs, they've got to find a way to silence him. And so far, so good. Zip and Xiao, the only two that remain. Playing on site, and you look at the minimap, the rest of DRX are nowhere near this. I mean, you've got Stax who's playing in Tree, and he finds one. You got the other two playing really far back.
No chance.
Stax falls. Buzz and RB remain. There's a nade, and that, I mean, that will most assuredly secure things. Maybe Xiao gets an exit. They're going to push into this Killjoy setup. You've got turrets, and there it is. There's your showstopper, but the paranoia hits. Oh, and he had no shot. That was never fired.
Nobody really following up on the pressure created by that either, so DRX still going to be struggling to comfortably find this plant. Yeah, the swing on will come through. Angel ahead of the smoke. Stax will fall.
It seemed like DRX had all the tools that they needed to convert a third, to win a bonus, but how quickly things change. Yeah, the noise being made, I mean, they're not concealing any of that.
Sorry, kid.
And that's another one that falls for Na'Vi to potentially get through this in flawless fashion would be everything they could possibly want. I mean, just one member is taking damage, Mike, one. And that's Sugetsu.
Being as well as two Bulldogs left.
Into this light armor strat too for DRX.
Buzz is in trouble here.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, but CNED might be in some too. They're gonna funnel out. They can't maintain control of A main.
The Razors will be traded out, but DRX looking to secure this position. Elsewhere on the map, RB looking for maybe some space in the lurk. We'll spot out the turret here. Try and remove some of the utility in the choke point, but Sugetsu going to deny that.
Zest filling in on a little bit of the space that Stax created with the Prowler. You wonder here what they do with that space, because Mike, they have a couple of options here. They can flip and they can go B, they can commit to go A, misdirection can abound. That seems to be the case. The one note here is they got the alarm bot too for RB if he pushes through. Heaven is smoked off. Oh, this dart.
That's going to miss, not do as much damage as you expect, but
yeah.
He's Marco down to 79.
And to be honest, I expected it to be the recon dart too. But the shock deals a little bit of damage. He keeps it now invests it for them to retake and take the space. Molly to cut off the path for Zest. Oh. There's no way you expect Stax there. What a pesky play. But they've gotten it down to 2. Angel 1 with the Molly. The tap out from Xiao, yeah, he's gotten it all the way perfect. There.
I mean, they've got the read here. There's 3 members of Na'Vi over towards A site. So DRX will commit behind it as well.
Buzz. Oh, that Rolling Thunder's gonna cause so many problems. And yeah, they're deafened, but what can Mako find? 1. Looking for the second, nothing found yet. But the spike in a position to be scooped up, but do they know Zipan's there? They're just not gonna push it. They're gonna go to Sugetsu! And Sugetsu with 1. Try to bully him away, try to force him to run and create some space. Where on earth are you going?
Sugetsu's gonna catch this.
Are you gonna commit? Oh, he commits! 13 seconds left. And Sugetsu, concerned about what might be behind him, creates a window for Mako to get the spike down. What a chaotic round, Mike.
The turret will bodyguard RB though. Put him in a position where he has to actually retreat back towards the door here. Mako completely disconnected down to 69 HP.
Oh, and they don't invest the turret to serve as a sentinel, so to speak, on the spike. They drop it B to make sure there's no one flanking around. So they have to face this. First flash turned. Mako trying to decapitate the first and manages to do so. It's all under RB now, 1v2, and he gets the 1v1. They left him. It all's on to CNED. He's gonna get to half. RB on this. Oh, it's gonna be already tucked behind his wall. And a tap at the door. Once again, just to threaten. The Prowler through, and Buzz never left the ground.
No investment just yet, but DRX happy to continue forwards.
I mean, Na'Vi have such a good setup, though. You know that they're not going to be pushing in and try to flip B. Because of that, you can invest the fault line, the shock darts. You can send 3 towards A. They can drop so much here.
You should run.
So do we actually see the late lockdown invest here? Stax snappy with the first zip and will fall.
Still so much to do, though. I mean, Na'Vi forced to take a step back for just a moment.
And with that blind kill, actually CNED does get the showstopper up. Nearly actually catches RB with the second there.
He's going in with it. The alarm bot there, and it once again never fires. Zest still able to play in it, though. RB with the first, finally equalizing things. But how much more can they do? Can Na'Vi break their way through what they have? No, careful, they cannot. Here for aggression towards A main. You've got the fault line set up. The haunt is cleared. What is Zipan waiting for? There it is. And there's the swing. Angel looking to dip on the second, drops RB.
We mentioned earlier, that's the sort of value you want to see from a smoke early on from Angel. Now, not necessarily as much of an issue. Buzz able to get right ahead of this Killjoy setup, though. Will clear a lot of space, and this time around, the plant comes through. A 3v4 in the post plant. Not much in the form of utility to secure it, but Buzz actually throws out the paint shell. Paranoia sent as well very early on here, Doug.
Very early, you're absolutely right. The drone has been cleared. Oh, and that's
what was that?
Again, a gifted one, maybe off of a tag from the drone. I believe that was the case. I didn't think the drone made it out of the smoke. Either way, he gets a kill. Buzz playing him close! Buzz!
He's got another nade.
And he has time. Oh, but he doesn't even get it off. Sugetsu with a massive one. Angel with
the DRX into a scrambled execute here.
You imagine Sugetsu drops the lockdown here? Yep, and it's flipped. The map is flipped. I mean, DRX just played him like puppets, bro.
TP will come through, giving them the plant.
There they are.
Just masterfully handling Na'Vi's strings. Just when they thought they had a read on the situation, the rug's pulled out from under them. But Zipan able to get one onto Stax. Buzz with everything to do. This position surely not expected, surely not found yet. He can do it all by himself. RB's going to be scaling forward as well, and Alarm Bot deep to cut off any control. But Buzz falls. I mean, they've got him pinched in. Mike, this is discombobulated. This is messy. He's got to get the kill on an Angel. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's gone sideways. It goes so horribly sideways. RB's now just sitting on the other side with no way to make a play. Has to sit back and watch.
Angel's playing in the cut as well. He's able to control this space outside. B Stax picked off once again. No response found either. DRX shepherd in towards this C site right now.
You're running out of time here. If you're going to flip the map, it's got to be now, and the utility hasn't been cleared. They've done such a good job of doing it, but they don't seem to care. Managed to get a couple. You've got Zest who's cutting off rotations towards B, but the spike has to go down very soon. And you still have so much presence here from Na'Vi.
Angel's found that kill.
This should open things up. That shock dart, oh, it didn't bounce. It was a little bit deeper. RB's getting one. A 2v2 somehow. Mako, 85 HP, no armor. The swing out is there, and they try to bully Xiao, and they do. They've left Zipan in this. And he...
So they're throwing everything behind this now.
There they are. Set up CNED. What?
That's a big pick. So they try and explode on the back of this. Yes, they do. The showstopper doesn't land, but Stax will find the kill on Xiao.
So well handled. The swing out. I mean, DRX have played this perfectly. The problem is, though, Mike, we've said this before, and Na'Vi somehow find a way to Houdini their way into the round.
A 2v5, Doug?
We've seen
surely not.
Zipan ahead of things, ahead of the Nightfall, ahead of the first. They've just smoked off the turret. But they're going to commit to the C site. Both nanoswarms have been used, and they're not going to be able to get through.
20 seconds. And they're past the turret. They're behind this already. Sugetsu seems aware of it, though.
It was smoked off at first. You see the first few share of shots go wide. The spike finally seems like it's going to go down, but DRX
it doesn't go
pushing
down.
right back. He's not going to have time. He's well out of reach. Confirming there's no one there. So DRX on the move. Zest feeling some of the pressure, having to take a step back, try to bide some time. Stay alive for the rest of them to show up. I mean, CNED's already through and Angel's already gotten a kill. Oh, but he doesn't find anything. They've somehow managed to keep them back at least for a little bit. They're going to bonus them, Mike. Stax and RB are up.
Standing.
Never mind, I jinxed him. It's RB by himself.
So gets you down to 15 HP. This is definitely doable for RB.
Do they know where he is?
Asking for another clutch from the hero of DRX
left.
once again. Xiao
Got
posted
time.
up, but he's found
He's
the
got
first.
with it. They're just going to funnel out onto C, and they're going to do so quickly. Buzz dropping a nade. I mean, but the dart, he's lit up. That Nightfall's going to help, though. They're going to funnel behind it. They flood out onto the site. Just when you thought Na'Vi had control, DRX punch back.
That's crazy that Na'Vi don't get a single kill in that exchange as well.
Nothing.
Buzz nearly something behind this. It's a clash here, actually.
We haven't had many of these. The Haunt is the distraction for Buzz to get the kill onto CNED, and he gets a second. The spike is down. But there's not enough to follow up, I don't think. Did they seize that? Yeah, Xiao's stuck.
What is that adjustment from Xiao? Finds the Prowler and the headshot onto Buzz. Brings it back to a 3v2 in favor of Na'Vi. This is one of the rounds where actually there isn't a paint shell or a snake bite invested towards the typical positions here. And Na'Vi capitalize. Zest noted here. RB elsewhere just positioned outside B, not necessarily in a position to support Zest.
No, just hanging out and watching, waiting.
I mean, it could be. He's ahead of the alarm bot, so if Na'Vi do actually execute onto B, there's a chance for him to backstab.
That might be the case.
He's getting played in here, Doug.
Interesting, too. That wall goes up from Zest. RB.
He drops the wall for him.
Well done.
Spike down B.
Very well done, but more to be done.
Player
More to be
standing.
found.
30 seconds left.
Zest is left alone, a 1v2 against all odds as the spike runs further away.
Deploying drone.
Wisely, too, from Na'Vi, not having to deal with any of the wall or any other utility that's be there. Just remove that element entirely.
Spike
Zest
planted.
tagged. A high-low, way too much to deal with here, surely. But they've given him 1v1s. They're repositioning. Zest has a shot at this. It's small.
30 seconds left.
Utility there to help and utility there to cover. He goes from up top, and RB's able to swing around, drop him. Zipan, though, there for the trade. He answered the call for one. Suigetsu there. Oh, you could tell Buzz was suspecting where the play was coming. 13 seconds left. Spike planted. Zipan has the Rolling Thunder, and there it is. It's going to push a couple of members back, but it seems like DRX may have found a swap right through it. The Haunt finding info, finding value. It's Buzz getting one. Xiao with the shock darts. It's just a tap out onto Spike, a 2v2 now. Suigetsu's still there. They've got him corralled in. DRX surrounded. They've already gotten it to half. It's got to be.
So I execute.
I haven't seen much of that.
No. They do follow through.
I mean, they've gotten so much space for free. I guess why not? Are they going to try to flood again off the Paranoia? Yeah, that seems to be the case. They have the Haunt there, too, to provide some cover to get some info. Xiao able to get the snap, but it looks like they're going to get eco unless Zipan and Suigetsu can do something about it. Weapons upgraded for the defense. And there's really nothing that they can do. They're going to have to flood behind the flash. Stax has already gotten it!
In terms of an option here. Gonna hit B side once again.
And it's gonna be empty. Unless CNED scales up, that showstopper, yeah, it's gonna get some space and it's gonna buy some time, but it's not gonna get much else. And you can't help but bring back to memory what we just saw in the previous round, this time with the Paranoia, this time with the ult, and this time the kill. But Na'Vi keeping things at bay for now. Mako should have a chance to rotate through, create some space, and cause some problems. Zest is also there, but you see CNED ready for it, he's waiting. Zest is so weak, not able to get any.
Down here.
Side. No swing on the C's. Mako patient, gets the first, looking to control the spam on the second, not able to connect, but Zest,
30
what?
seconds left.
Through the box, lands it onto Zipan. And now Lockdown drop the second
trade-off
one.
lockdowns.
Yeah, Venn diagramming the site,
Down B.
leaving a 2v2. Stax with the Nightfall to confirm where they're going. The silence definitely.
They've read it well.
Yeah. I mean, they're ahead of it. Yeah, the alarm bot is there, but Stax is going to get a chance to make the play. He's gotten it down to one. He's going to have to get the spike down very quickly, and that's going to force RB to go quickly. It forces him to go fast, but no. Plant giving up. RB on the swing. He's there. They're going to NB. The alarm bot's going to give it away. Forcing Stax back. Alarm bot actually just repositioned back out onto the site. It didn't. It moved at first, didn't go off. Now they're Zipan has the Rolling Thunder, Mike. It's going to be so chaotic as you see them both vying for control of such a small space. But Na'Vi equalizing, it's a 3v1.
A Guardian in the hands of Zest.
Oh, it's
and
the same.
Cned opens up.
It's the same play. But Cned surely has taken us the distance. I mean, with an opener like that, and the Rolling Thunder to secure things, Mako stunned up, stunned around, tries to reposition, and does so into his death. A foregone conclusion here, as it seems like once again,
Player standing.
we're getting some extra Valorant, folks.
Yeah.
RB would have to 1v5 to pull this off and get the defuse. We talk about miracles. This would be certainly fault line from Zipan still in play. The Aftershock 2 off of the smokes. They try to get through, and all of that utility is just going to be so much to deal with. Buzz killed himself. Falls to his own nade, but Zest makes it okay. Keeps him in it. As Zest gets 3. He's got the pit.
He hasn't thrown it down just yet. RB will find Cned just Xiao to recover a 1v4. DRX players clinging to life. Look at the HP bars. But Xiao will need nothing short of a miracle to flip this back.
Position given away. I mean, and just such an impossible situation. Fully decayed, and time is of the essence. Not much he can do here. DRX are going to take a lead
Against
in
the
ropes.
They're going to stun back out of this on the back of the dart.
Nothing to clear it either.
Mako.
I mean, Mako's in so much trouble, but Buzz! He's got the ult! I mean, they've wiped the floor with Na'Vi! Final nail in the coffin! Putting him away! Buzz with 3! DRX are playoffs bound!
In the blink of an eye, Doug, the match is over.